welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I have a very exciting brow product that I did want to review and share with you guys. So it is on the Ardell Beauty Stroke-A-Brow Feathering Pencil. I did see this on Facebook, like one of those like Facebook videos, and it was a girl laying down, and whoever it was that was doing her brow, she was just like kind of feathering in and filling in her brow. And I was like, ooh, what is that? That looks really good. Product just made her brows look very natural and very pretty, and I just wanted to give it a try and see if I can do it on myself, because the girl was getting hers done by someone else, and I was like, you know what, let me see if this is a product that I can do on my own. I looked in the comments, I found out that it was the Ardell Stroke-A-Brow product, and I knew that I had to get it. I did purchase this product at Sally's Beauty, and it was about $9.99, I think. With tax it was like $10.39 or something like that. Yeah, I do have on the product right now, so if you are interested in seeing a review on this brow product, then just keep watching. So I do not know much about the Stroke-A-Brow, so I'm going to quickly look on their website and see what's good. It is Ardell Beauty's feathering pen, also known as the Stroke-A-Brow, and it's supposed to create model perfect brows in a stroke. Inspired by the professional hair stroke technique, fine feathering brush strokes transform sparse brows into fully formed dimensional arches. Easy to use feathering pen features the precision tapered tip to achieve the soft look of natural brow hairs. Waterproof, smudge proof formula delivers all day wear. It does come in 4 shades, which those were the 4 shades that I ended up seeing at the store, and it comes in taupe, medium brown, dark brown, and soft black. I did go with the soft black because I felt like the dark brown, which was the shade underneath the soft black, was going to be way too light for my brows. This is what it looks like out of the box. It does have more of a pointed tip to it, and I'm guessing that also helps with giving it more of like the natural brow stroke. By looking at it, it looks like it is a bunch of different hairs kind of pointed into one tip. I'm just going to follow the shape of my brows and see how it goes. I'm going to start from the back of my brow and then gradually start moving over into the base of the brow. Brow finished, and as you can see, it did fill in a lot of the sparseness that I had, and it created a tail. I'm digging it. You can tell from the other brow versus the filled in brow that it does have a more natural look. I had to go in with a very, very light hand, because if you go too dark, then you'll be able to notice the strokes, and it definitely starts looking really, really drawn on and kind of too streaky, if that makes any sense. I'm going to go ahead and do this brow. This is a brow that always gives me trouble. It is definitely the Walmart brow, if you know what I mean. Have you ever seen that meme? Got one Gucci brow, then you got a Walmart brow. This is my Walmart brow. Even when it grows hair, it is just a hot mess. So I know I'm already going to have problems with this brow. I can already feel it. So here goes nothing. Both brows done, and I am actually not mad at it. This one did take a little bit of work. Did it first time through, and it pretty much worked out well. So just have to keep practicing to kind of perfect the whole stroke a brow look, because I'm definitely used to my pomade, brow pencil, you know, things like that where you just gotta line it, fill it all in. This definitely gives you more of the like realistic brow look. And here is what it looks like from far away. I like the shade. I'm happy I went with the soft black because I feel like if I did go with the dark brown, it would not have looked natural, realistic at all. So I'm going to just quickly throw on the rest of my face and I will come back with my final thoughts. So the makeup is done and the brows held up. I think I'm going to touch them up just a little bit because like, especially around like the back end of the brow, it got touched with some foundation and powder and all that. So let's touch that up and see how that goes. You can see it kind of looks like washed out in that area. Close-up of the brows and how they ended up turning out. So my final thoughts on the brow product. I was very sketched out on how this is going to work because, I mean, like I said, I'm used to like my pomades, my brow pencils, lining them out, filling them in, get the concealer, clean them up. Pretty much like that Instagram brow. I like the feathering effect that the product gives you. It gave me more of a natural kind of brow look. I do have a full beat face on and it still blends in. It's not like too little brow at all either. It does take practice because there was a couple times where I was just like, I don't know if I'm going to get the hang of this, and had to kind of work with it. And I noticed that very light, quick strokes is what gave me the best results. Definitely make sure that you're not going in with like a heavy hand because it will very much so look very drawn on. I started from the back end of my brow, worked my way forward, and as I got closer up to still like achieve more of that ombre look, I did go even lighter on the front end of the brows. Do go the direction that your brow hairs naturally grow. You're gonna also get the best result that way. There was like, I have some crazy hairs right here that kind of go up and then over, so I had to like kind of make sure I go in the direction that it grows, because if you kind of go the opposite direction, it's very noticeable that it's not flowing with the actual brow hair. Like when I started doing it and like take a step back and look, it does remind me of microblade brow look, the very natural, but like you could tell like it's added a little bit of hairs in like the sparse areas without actually spending like $300 on microblading, going to get those done. This is not the permanent route for the microblading look, but if you are curious in seeing how it would look, I feel like this is your best bet, is to try something out like this. I recommend it. If you just want to use this for like a quick everyday kind of brow look, you can achieve that, especially if you have just a few brow hairs to kind of fill in. This would be great for an everyday look. It's also great for a full face, as you can see. I also did run into some issues when doing my brows. I feel like the angle that I'm holding it, the brow pencil kind of goes up like this when I'm like trying to create the back end and like the front, and with that I feel like I'm not getting any product on the tip of the brush, so it was like drying out, and I had to kind of go in and like re-wet it to get some of the product to come out of the tip of the brush. And once I got the product out of the tip, then I was able to fill in, and it ended up working that way. It kind of bothered me that I had to keep doing that every so often just to get product on my brows. So that was one thing I really didn't care about, but the product is waterproof because I ended up having to wash my hands a couple times, and the product did not lift off of my hand at all. And even when like I dried it off, there was no transfer onto a towel or anything like that. So I was very pleased that it is waterproof. I guess that is everything that I did want to mention. I am pretty impressed that I do like the brow product. I honestly didn't think I was going to like it because I'm set in my brow ways, and this just opened up a new door for more looks to come, I guess you can say. Like this video if you found it helpful. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate it. I'll also list my Twitter, my Facebook page, my Instagram, my Snapchat, and my vlogging channel all around this area, so definitely go check that out, and I have all the links down below as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!